are your excuses? Hi, I'm Shelley Hitz, owner of Author Audience Academy and ShelleyHitz.com. And I've had a lot of people that will say, Shelley, you seem so driven and goal-oriented. How do you do it? Well, I want to tell you, I have days where I just want to sit on the couch, scroll through Facebook, surf on the internet, and just be lazy. This week, my excuse has been the rain. You can see I'm here in Colorado Springs, one of my favorite places. It's a lookout where there's Garden of the Gods and Pikes Peak, and it is cloudy. We've just had a ton of rain, and we try not to complain too much here in Colorado Springs because we've had some very horrific fires. So we need the rain. We've been in a drought. And yet I've used it as an excuse. And so today my legs were feeling stiff, and I know it affects my health, sitting so much with my job. So I just need to get out and walk. Put on my shoes, and I went out the door. I have my coat with my hood just in case it starts raining. What's your excuse today? It may not be the rain this week, but I talk to a lot of people who want to publish a book, and they have excuses for not taking that next step. One of the common excuses I hear is, I don't know what to say. Well, I want to ask you, have you talked to somebody today? Because we all have plenty to say. It's just a matter of getting started. And a lot of times it's just a mind block of feeling like you don't have anything to say for a book. What about for a journal entry? What about for an email? What about another form of communication, recording a video? Do something and get the flow going so that you can get that information out of your head and onto paper so that you can help people. The content and the information you have will only be able to help people, and it's just a disservice for you to keep it to yourself. Another excuse I hear is, I don't have the time. And it's very humid here right now, so my eyes are watering. People will say, I don't have the time. And I'll say, I get that. When I wrote my first book, I was working full-time as a physical therapist and part-time as a professional speaker on the weekends and on my vacations. I was busy. I was busy volunteering in our community, in our church. However, I still wrote my first book in a year. It took me time. But what I did was I gave up watching television during that time and used that time instead to write my book. So there may be something that you have to give up for a season to then be able to accomplish your goal. Well, what is your excuse today? Whether it's your health, relationships, your business, your writing, I encourage you, take the next step. Overcome, acknowledge the excuse, but then let it go and say, I am more than an overcomer. For me personally, I say I'm more than an overcomer in Christ. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Whatever your affirmation is, do it. And then take that next step. Share with me in the comments what you're struggling to overcome today, and maybe a way that you overcome your excuses. This is Shelley Hitz from ShelleyHitz.com, encouraging you to just get out and walk.